Hey, what is up guys? This is Thumper Official here. It is late at night, but I'm still going to do a video for you guys. So, I wanted to make this commentary to talk about like doing some check-ins on how I'm doing and what I'm doing with my videos. And things like, I haven't really come up with a name, so I think you guys should help me out with this in the comment section below. But I've done a couple, like, I don't know, like inspirational slash motivational speaking in my commentaries before, and I think I want to make that a series. So I'm planning on doing that, but first I want to do some check-ins on some things. So first of all my walkthroughs, yes, I've done a couple episodes just to see how they do, and honestly they're not doing that well. So if there's any walkthrough you want me to do, let me know, because otherwise I'm not going to do them. I need to get feedback knowing that it's worth my time. But the Watch Dogs walkthrough, I kind of played that because I was not getting enough, feedback from that walkthrough. There's really nothing, so special about it, and I didn't have my recording software when I got back from my California trip, my California trip happened right after I got Watch Dogs, like the day later. So I only got to play for one day, record a little bit, which you guys have seen. And then I went to California, and then I got back and I was really excited to play, but I didn't have my recording software, but I was like, screw it, I might as well play. So that's kind of out of the question. I can do some Halo walkthroughs, and I'm planning on doing some future walkthroughs, hopefully co-op. So stay tuned for that. I'll give you a little hinting and stuff on that. But I want to go also to into all of my motivational stuff, and just where I'm headed in general. And with that, I really don't know where exactly I'm headed. I don't really have much of a goal besides to gain subscribers, which really isn't the best of way to start out. I know it's when I'm recording, I'm supposed to be doing it for myself and all that stuff, or at least that's how all the big YouTubers have said. But I kind of have a different goal. I mean, I really love playing video games, and I like to socialize with people on there, and definitely more than I do in real life for some reason. Don't judge me, I'm not antisocial, I'm just weird. Oh yeah, that's another thing I want to talk about. Judgments. I'll talk about that later though. So with that, I want to record for you guys, and I look forward to, but it's hard for me to keep a schedule, and it's hard for me, and I will get to that. But it's hard for me to keep a schedule, and hard for me with little to no feedback to know what I should be doing to improve my channel. I mean, I just added an outro in this video, so check that out at the end. It'll look nice. But I mean, I guess what I'm asking is some feedback from you guys. I like to hear your opinions. I like to see the comments and understand what I need to do to improve my channel. So that's pretty much all of the check-ins, but going on to the main topic, I wanted to, do a little judgment thing, thinking about how people judge a lot in the modern day world now, and it happens to me at least once a day. It happened today when I was playing Xbox. I mean, I've recently gotten into anime, like, huge fan, like it's literally half of my life right now. And so I've changed my gamer tag again, but I will not be changing my YouTube channel. My YouTube channel will always and forever remain Thumper Official, so no need to worry about that. Oh yeah, I also added new channel art, so there's a lot of new things going on with that. Sorry, I keep forgetting about some of these things. But up in the top of the channel art on my banner, it'll say the Man of Many Names, and that's because in my history, I've actually changed my gamer tag probably more than 12 times. It's really bad, but that's something that I personally like spending my money on, and I like changing my name a lot, so that's what happens. But with judging, as I was saying, with my gamer tag, everyone kept on thinking, okay, I haven't mentioned what my gamer tag is, I'm sorry. It's Noru Kashinu, which is Ride or Die in Japanese. So it mixes a lot of things. It mixes my love for Fast and Furious movies, because Ride or Die, that's one of their main things, and it's in Japanese, which is pretty much anime, and I actually am looking forward, and hopefully my end goal is to actually move to Japan one day. Okay, that was bad, but anyways, you know what I get. And terrible grammar again, you know what I mean. Jeez. But I don't really know if I want to go there and live there forever or a couple years, but I know I want to go there eventually. I don't know when, but I'm planning on it. So, that's kind of a big thing in my life, and I'm, even though I'm only 15 and I'm still, just becoming a sophomore in high school, I've got a couple years on me, so I'll be able to figure out what I want to do later. Maybe my mind will change. You never know. But anyways, there's people who are like, oh, shut up, you fucking Asian, and all that stuff when I'm playing Call of Duty. And of course it's Call of Duty. The community is not going to be the best. But it's still, like, I don't really let it get to me, but if that happens to you guys, you need to try and just ignore it, because it really doesn't help if you trash talk back. Of course, I'll do it sometimes just because I'm either filming and I want to get like another reaction back, or I'm just screwing around and I'm like, I just want to get a reaction from you guys back at me to just laugh and see how hard you're trying to insult me. But in the main gist of it, you don't really want to respond to that, at all in general. Just let it slide, because it doesn't help either side. But in other terms, like going to how I watch anime and stuff, all my friends, you guys are probably watching right now, hopefully. Most of my friends, I suppose, but all my friends that I know in real life, except for one, Rain Rampage, Nate, shout out. They all do not watch anime, and they really aren't a big fan of it. So they kind of give me a hard time about that. In fact, I got a longboard which looks kind of anime-ish, and it's, I don't know. One of them said it was hentai. I'll give you the name. It's Born to Hula V2. I'll put a link to a picture or something in the description. But you'll understand once you look at that, and it's kind of it's definitely a sexual board, but there's just all these references because I say I like anime, and they always like, oh, you anime, it's hentai, ooh, and it's like, no, I'm not that part of the community. I just watch anime. Like, I don't watch Bleach or anything like that. I watch more of kind of like the harem stuff, but you know what? Don't judge. That's how I am. But I get a lot of judgment and hate for that, which is, eventually it'll get to me, and it does sometimes, but it's still not that big of a deal to me because that's what I like to do. And, you don't want to let people, corrupt you. You don't want them to leave your life to them. That's probably a really bad way to say it. You don't want them to control your life. That's what I'm trying to say. And I know this has probably been heard a lot before, but the way I do it is I give my life experience and I come back and say the same thing, but again with my life experience, as I just said. Sorry, I'm terrible with wording. But I haven't really done one of these in a while, and I feel like I've gotten the most feedback from these videos. Speaking of feedback, so that's why I do them. So I'll be thinking about creating this or making this a series, but you guys should help me with a name, because this is for you guys, and I'm showing my personal story, so I'll probably still pick one if there's multiple, but it is for you guys, as I said, so I feel like you guys should have the choice in what it should be called. So anyways, that's pretty much the end of this video. I'm sorry the game audio is a little delayed. I don't know what happened to my recording. And a little hint kind of thing that what could be coming up is going back, how I did with Halo 3, Blast from the Past. Well, I think I'm going to be doing some Modern Warfare 2 Spec Ops walkthrough on all the missions, 3 stars, until we get all of them. Honestly, I did them already, and then I figured out the whole game thing was corrupt. It had terrible audio, so I have to redo all of it. But I'm willing to do it for you guys if you guys have good feedback. So let me know. This is Thumper Official, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.